Hello everyone, and welcome back to Guardians of the Galaxy.
There. Here,
Alright.
help me with this.
Right now, I'm
Ready?
handcuffed.
Together. On 3, 2, 1.
But I think we'll be just fine.
Go! Go! Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, everything
Okay.
is 100% fine.
We
And
need to keep moving. This way.
Nick,
I don't know, I just like what they've done.
Whoa.
stay close.
I knew there was something wrong about that church ship. Who goes fishing for God in a junkyard?
I really like the whole scorched earth
Oh
thing that
man,
you're going with
this is
in this
bad.
ship.
Just give me a sec. Come on, come on.
You know, I could probably help if my jet boots worked.
Regulation 3C. Never reactivate footgear.
Come on! If I can fly up
No! You're my prisoner. And I got this.
Obviously.
Oh! Okay, we're gonna have to find another way.
Alright,
Sure there isn't a way through here?
I'm
Sure,
in
why
charge
not?
here.
Whoa!
you're
You
doing a
okay?
really good job
Yeah,
of being in charge,
I'm fine.
Nikki.
You?
Oh, dandy.
Okay. This way.
Shouldn't we be going up? Back toward the others?
Sorry, I'm just scrounging around for parts. Look, I mean,
another
the ship's
blast door
already
down
falling
here.
apart. I might as well just grab whatever I can. You know, one
you
man's
kidding
trash
me?
is another man's treasure.
You're fine. Ish.
I mentioned how useful my jet boots will be right now.
Okay. I can do this.
I admire the
Or
confidence.
anything.
Almost there. Can you please stop squirming? I'm trying to focus.
Okay, okay.
Yes! Got it! Through here.
Whew. Nice work.
Thanks.
I can't use my oh. So that's how you get into photo mode. Yeah, that's good.
You didn't do too bad yourself, pirate.
Only Star-Lord. Or Peter, or, you know, Nova Cadet Butt Saver.
Okay. Peter. So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends.
Give me the bad news
Start
first.
with the bad, I guess.
Your friends have been processed and put in the brig.
So what's the good news?
They're not dead. One of them
That
actually
is good
seems
news.
really active. Come on. We'll be safe through here. Flark! Pipes must have burst.
Oh, what's around here? Oh, nothing. Okay.
Should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help. I know what I'm doing. Now help
Uh,
me block this fire so we can get through.
Sure. Just that everyone must be worried. Captain's easy does it.
I really gotta stop doing that. Really gotta
There,
stop
see?
cutting off the
You don't
dialogue.
need to worry about me. Enough people around here do that already.
I'll
For
encourage
what
you.
it's worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
How many of you had?
Not that many. Is that robot wearing makeup?
What? Oh, yeah. That's just, I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends, I guess. I reprogrammed most of them.
You gave them faces.
Maybe.
No, I mean it's cool. Gives them personality. Very cool.
Come on. This way.
You are a very sheltered kid, I could tell.
Did I ever mention I'm allergic to handcuffs?
More like allergic to authority.
That is also
I'd get
true.
that checked out if I were you.
Does your mom know you play down here?
I actually
Probably
like
not.
people with authority.
But what else am I gonna do? Not like there's any other kids on board.
You know, I didn't have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison. I was just a kid.
I have so many questions. Were your parents in prison too?
No, my mom, died. I didn't know my dad.
how uplifting. Let's move this away.
Okay, you'd think this would get easier.
How do you know my mom, exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling. And bossy and judgmental. You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
I kind of know what you mean.
You do?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you, Peter. It's restricted space, Peter.
Yep. That's her. Okay. Almost there.
Almost where?
By the way,
You'll see.
for reference on every choice that I'm making, I'm not just making every choice according to what I did the last time, because the last time I played this game was like October 31st of last year. I don't remember what happened. I remember what happened, but I don't remember what choices I made in order to get the results that I did. So, I'm just playing it how I did the last time, making every choice as if I was the one in that situation.
This way.
But yeah, but what's over here?
It's a dead end. Trust me.
I'm
Of
just
course
looking
I
at
trust
things.
you.
Clearly.
I'm the explorative type.
If this is an attempt to escape your
I
mom's
blame the
ship, I
Fred
really need to know. Because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No, no. Just promise you won't tell anyone about this place.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Don't laugh.
No, no. This is cool. It's like your secret hideout, right? I definitely prefer this to the brig.
We're not staying. I just need to check on Ultimo.
Ultimo?
His gyros have been all screwy.
Take your time.
Okay, by the way, Ultimo, that's a reference to Iron Man. One of Iron Man's villains is this giant robot named Ultimo. He is exactly what you think he is. He is a giant robot. He shoots lasers out of his eyes and everything.
Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was, it was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
I contributed to the war effort differently.
Pirating?
Raiding, which is, you know, the good kind of pirating.
Okay.
Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravagers showed up. You should really fix this.
You want me to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy.
Also, this is really good art. What the fuck? Like, you are talented. What's over here? Got more parts? Ooh. What's this?
Universal translator. Wonder if it speaks Groot.
That is useful! By the way, I didn't know about any of these, like, Guardians collectibles until literally this playthrough. So, yeah, I'm being serious. I went through the entire first playthrough without collecting any of those. So I'm trying to, like, scrounge around the area and see if I could find anything. Let's see what the others think about it when we eventually get back onto the Milano.
What's the market like for talented gearheads with Nova training experience?
Are you applying for a job?
Just weighing my career options in case Mom ever grounds me for life.
Who's that?
Is this Krelar?
Yeah. Long time ago. Kid stuff. I could do it way better now.
No, no, it's good. Morbid, but good.
Oh, more parts. What's in there?
Hey! secret stuff. Off limits.
No
Okay.
adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like, if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up.
You don't want her to know about your secret hideout. I get it.
Yes. And also everything else.
Everything else, like...
Like me having a passkey that overrides parts of the ship. The whole official trainee thing. Me being anywhere near the hangar bay. You know, just me in general. You never saw me.
I saw nothing.
Almost at the elevator. We're home free.
It's over here. More ports.
Almost there.
Don't ask me why I keep saying it like that. Ports.
Seriously? Just give me a sec. Come on, come on. Ah!
You doing alright
Need
over
a
there?
hand?
Yes! Got it! Huh? I can explain.
Hello. Nice suit.
Nikki. I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
What in Hala's name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad? Running around with criminals?
Alleged criminals?
You almost died! Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom! You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. Or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner.
You're a child! Are you even listening?
Whoa, whoa. We've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
Something tells me that it's gonna be a really bad idea going anywhere near that guy.
I knew you'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do. So I suggest you worry less about what he said and more about what I'm saying now. What you did was extremely dangerous.
For what
She
it's
handled
worth,
herself.
Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well. You have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Oh, fuck you.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level.
Ow.
Captain's quarters.
Fine.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom! I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, this reminds me of the last time I was stuck in an elevator. I was with this Shi'ar girl, and she
Ew! What is wrong with you?
she was a
I
lovely person.
didn't know he was gonna say that. I didn't know he was gonna
No
say
one
that.
leaves until you tell me what I want.
Quill.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint, or the maintenance tunnel blast doors.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
I didn't say I was lying.
Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden?
What the fuck? Why are you
Didn't
accusing
think so.
me?
Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki,
What?
I know you're hiding something.
It was me. Yeah, all those locked doors back there, I hacked them.
You hacked them?
Yeah, I'm a hacker now. I hack stuff. You know, beep bop.
Yeah!
Beep, beep,
I told him it was restricted.
That doesn't explain the falsified orders.
I don't know what to tell you, Mom. Your security staff have been sleeping on the job. All I know is I'm not hiding anything. I wouldn't do that.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
You can't
No,
prove
you can go back to
nothing.
your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie. I can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury was what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently.
I wouldn't wanna, okay, if, honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't wanna, like, I wouldn't wanna put that on her, like, right away, since it's been such a long time. So I don't want to, like, start off the conversation with, hey, she might be our daughter. But at the same time, I'd have a hard time. I'd be thinking about that for way too long if I didn't get that cleared up, so...
12-year-old daughter, who you didn't have during the war. 12 years ago when we...
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first. But then after all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same...
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still... whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 8,000 units in 3 cycles?
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a Class 2 biohazard wandering around your ship.
That's all they found, right? Okay. You'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would...
By the way, I chose to hide the parts instead of the llama because I'm pretty sure we could trust the fucking Nova Corps with a llama. So I'd rather keep my shit, you know?
show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
Oh, come on. When have I ever... You won't regret it. Promise.
Don't make promises for me, Quill! Do not make promises on my behalf, because as the player, I have to withhold those promises.
3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't let you down.
What the hell, Peter?
You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 8,000 units is a small price.
8,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
I
Lady
robbed a freaking
Hellbender.
bank, apparently.
Okay, so we got fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little
What do you
fine
mean,
slow you down?
allegedly?
And
You-
Gamora,
you-
you're
wouldn't you
practically
know?
an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot.
You
We're
are
supposed to
Groot.
be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
I
Okay.
am watching you, rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
That's fair. But also, let's get a little outfit change now that we're properly on our adventure. Yeah, let's play through this game. I have a lot of... I have outfits. Not all of them. But I assure you, by the end of this playthrough, I will have all of them. For now, I guess we'll just shift into some outfits that you may be a little more familiar with, even though I personally don't really like Gamora's movie outfit. It kind of looks generic, and I don't like the amount of skin it shows, if I'm being honest. And yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll give Rocket his movie outfit as well. And Groot. By the way, I'll read out all of the costume bios, because why not? This is my Star-Lord impression. I always imagine Star-Lord as the kind of sci-fi movie hero. I think if they ever make a movie about me, I should be wearing something like this. You can't wear this thing and not feel like some kind of cosmic rogue. Is that a treasure around? Is that a treasure around the corner? No, it's a trap. Relax, baby. Star-Lord's got this. That's what he sounds like in this game, okay? That's what he sounds like. Quill won't ever shut up about his stupid movies from when he was a kid. I swear, we could be the richest, most successful crew in the galaxy, and it still wouldn't make him as happy as if they made one of them movies about us. He says my character should wear a brighter orange. I mean, I look good in any color, but why bright orange? Bright orange is what they make criminals wear. Oh. That's fair. I am Groot. Quill's so Groot on this idea that someday they'll make one of his Earth movies about the Guardians of the Galaxy. He says Groot wouldn't even need a costume because he already looks so awesome. Now he's got the big guy talking about running around without net mesh or buckles or nothing, which is basically naked. I don't want to ride around on some giant naked guy. Yeah. I guess you could say he is wearing stuff. Barely anything, though. I can't do female voices because obviously I am not a female, so you're gonna get gender bent Gamora. Peter's always talking about how someday they'll make a movie about us, which is apparently like Holovid entertainment, but much more primitive. He says I would be the anti-hero, but I would have to ditch my armor and worry more about looking cool. I don't know about the science behind it, but I bet dark leather helps you kill better. I mean, I don't like the outfit that much, but I guess it makes you look kind of. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the outfit. I like this one more, but it feels better to have them all as a set. You know, like it would be weird for everyone to be wearing their movie costumes and then just, you know. So I'll put it aside for the sake of consistency. Peter Quill fondly describes films from his home world. They were apparently two-dimensional projected fiction, or sometimes three-dimensional through the sorcery of special extra-dimensional glasses. He often describes how our team might be represented in these films. He says my ritual scars would be more badass. I do not understand this phrase.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the DAS quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
Peter Quill, tell the rodent that his selfishness endangers us all.
Rocket, we could really use any extra units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
Could have at least, like, you know, said excuse me. But...
Open this door! I know you are in there, sentient tree!
So are you?
You cannot hide behind this door forever!
Drax, let it go! Nobody's stashing units!
We shall see!
Thanks for telling him. So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
Nah, I'm here to talk.
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar? With the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Ha! Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador...
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
No pressure. Okay.
If you want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
Alright.
Guys, don't forget to close the fridge!
Sure thing, Mom Lord.
Peter Quill, order the tree to open this door.
Drax, calm
I
the
am
hell
certain that the rodent
down.
has hidden a stash of units within the latrine. He must have asked his well-meaning accomplice to retrieve the sum and hide it from us.
All right. I'll check on him and tell you if he's doing anything weird.
Acceptable.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
Ah, wonderful. Okay. Hey, Drax.
Any units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because I'm not either, mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth thing. What I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Okay. What's that?
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Now that's a
Drax,
knife.
hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Oh.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ul'Tath.
Zatar
This is
sounds
really cool.
like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished, then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ul'Tath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
That's really cool. Okay.
Spoilers have arrived. This is the spoiler police. A thing happened. There's something that I didn't know about. A consequence of playing this game on New Game Plus is that, you see, this game's version of New Game Plus is really weird. Usually, New Game Plus is a way to replay the game, but with all of your upgrades and costumes that you got from your previous adventure, and that's usually what New Game Plus is. New Game Plus in this game is all of that, but without the upgrades. And it also decides to let you keep all of the collectibles that you got, throughout, from the previous playthrough of the game, even if those collectibles spoil stuff that happen in the future parts of the game, and you could still check them out in the early parts of the game. So sound the spoiler alarm. Sound the spoiler alarm, because I didn't know that this was the case, and I accidentally spoiled something that happened later in the game, and I didn't know that happened. So that's what's going on. This is your spoiler blockade. This is what's gonna happen in case anything in the future gets spoiled. I think okay, yeah, I can see things. It's we're almost getting to the end of this clip. We could leave this alone soon enough. So how was your day? I really I'm sorry for this sudden interruption, but trust me, this is for your own good. I'm trying to preserve the integrity of the story for you. Okay, spoiler time is over. See you another time. Bye.
Moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Oh, what the? Okay, that was weird. Alright, so I know what he said there wasn't entirely accurate to what's going on in the game right now. But I think that's because I'm playing on New Game
You're
Plus,
supposed to know.
so I might have some collectibles left over from the previous playthrough. So maybe I did collect some of those Guardian stuff and I just didn't realize it. So don't worry about that right now. Just forget about that.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
I'll get through to her. I think she likes me. What's going on?
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we are somewhat alike.
Man, this thing is ugly.
What made you bring that thing onto the ship?
I did?
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
First of all, a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the Planet of the Rain's Emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
How did you accidentally do that?
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector plasters his face all over nowhere like he owns the place.
He doesn't own the place.
Someone had to knock him off his stupid flarkin' pedestal. Fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it funnier.
Oh my god.
Is there a bounty out for you that I should know about?
Relax. Anyways, I lifted one of them stupid Glarnot masks from some passed-out jerk at Mantlo's, stumbled my way to the Collector's Emporium, put on the mask, flashed some shiny rocks I found, and when his assistant's back was turned, I bonked him on the head.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I know. It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot. Of course, he was just a baby back then. Barely taller than a weed.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That, I believe.
Believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
You know, God damn, the writing in this game is so fucking stellar. I fucking love these characters so much.
When did you guys rob a secret lab?
It was before we came after you. This Signog named Wheeler reached out to me and Groot. Wanted us to steal a bioweapon from some research lab in Arago 7. Piece of cake for a crack team like me and Groot.
Wait. And Groot wore a mask for this?
Man, you should have seen him, Quill. Bark naked except for the stupid mask of Thanos. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I bet.
That was until we realized the eggheads on Arago actually hired Wheeler to get us there.
6 out of 10 times it's a trap.
Yep. Turns out they wanted to study us. My implants, Groot's regeneration, super valuable to the right bidder. By the time...
Also, by the way, the thing that I said about the writing, that was true, but that wasn't what I meant to say. I forgot what I was originally gonna say and then replaced it with something else. Here's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Baby Groot, that's a thing. I got kind of sick of him when he started being the only version of Groot that showed up anywhere.
And I realized what was up. They got Groot. Locked him in a freaking cage, Quill. Like an animal.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Yep, well, joke's on them. We weren't about to be turned into science experiments anytime soon. So, I went with plan B. One explosive charge later, and ba-boom, we were home free.
And the bioweapon?
Sold it back to Wheeler for triple the price.
Nice.
Yep. Those were the days.
I'll just put this back.
What about this stuff?
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that?
I'm the one who got it for you!
I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use
Yeah, I
these to
figured as
keep
much.
us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket.
Super soldiers.
How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
Or not a raccoon?
Then what are you guys
You gotta
then?
understand. She was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Oh, Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
God.
What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay. Then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Goddamn. Okay, so we haven't found any units, but we did find some really nice character interactions and stories.
She don't really mean that. What were you saying?
One of those informants is bound to be of value to Novacore.
You want to sell out one of Gamora's guys?
If they are murderers, then justice would be served, and we could negotiate an extension of our fine.
Well, if I wasn't so sure Gamora would stab you in your sleep just for suggesting it, I think it was a pretty solid plan.
I just closed it.
Let me guess. You're watching me.
I am.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Conjure some units from thin air?
Can you do that?
No!
What's in here?
Whoa. Glad Corel didn't find that on top of the Space Llama.
Well, at least Drax hid it somewhere where she couldn't find it. Because then maybe we would have been in even more trouble.
How about a plan that won't get us skewered by a resident murder crumpet?
Murder what?
Murder isn't always about you!
I thought that...
Yeah, I was talking about her.
Oh my
So,
god!
A plan?
I suggest we wait to hear what Peter Quill will propose.
Quill? He got us into this mess in the first place. He ain't got a plan.
I am literally right here.
Groot! Are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input.
I am Groot.
What do you mean a minute? You've been in there for ages.
I have noticed that the tree is very meticulous about grooming.
You don't say. He made me snip off the shoots on his back the other day.
I know that there's not that much happening right now, but goddamn,
these...
these character interactions are worth it.
I ain't got no units, but I can upgrade your stuff if you want.
Nah, I'm good. Not right now. Oh, hey, Dazzler! That's a Marvel character. I don't know anything about her. All I know is that she's Dazzler.
Why
She almost had a movie one time.
Big guy?
It was
You
gonna
didn't
be
mind
like a
trusting me on
huge,
Munchie.
Trust you repaid by
like
attempting to
crossover
rob
movie
our
between
employer.
various Marvel
I
heroes.
told you, I
Which
was
means
just
Spider-Man's first
testing
appearance
for
in film
security
would have been a Dazzler movie. It was either a movie or like a stage play or something.
And what is this you have found? I see. It is another spoiler. Sound the spoiler alarm. Sound the spoiler alarm. I forgot again. Yes, it's another spoiler. This is where we block the spoilers from your fragile eyes. No more spoilers for you. You don't get to see them. The spoiler police are blocking them from you. You don't get to see them. Bye.
Hi.
It is common
There
knowledge
were
that rodents
spoilers
forward
there.
nuts,
I'm
stolen
gonna have to go
technology,
back here and
units.
edit out every single fucking spoiler. Why did it keep everything that I... Why? Okay. New Game Plus in this game, it's weird. You keep my costumes. You keep the collectibles that can spoil the game in the early days of the game. But you don't keep my upgrades!
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch! Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the Dash Quarantine Zone access code.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
$37 units?
I know. Why did I do that? But... Oh, I just restarted the cutscene. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna stop this, this here. I know that a lot of this episode was just me, like, fooling around and, interacting with the characters, but fuck, man, like, I had a fun time doing that. I'm gonna need to go back in post and edit out the 2 major spoilers that were given out by the collectibles that New Game Plus decided to leave in. Thanks for that, by the way. Yeah, I'll handle it. I'm gonna handle it. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. See you next time. Don't worry about it, you little baby biscuit. I'll handle it. See you another time.